Oh, fish on. Double header. No way. That's a double header, you guys. Oh my goodness. All right, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. As always, I'm Marcus Kilb, and we are back in the Kilb outdoors again today. So I haven't posted in a long time, or I haven't posted any fishing content in a long time. I did a little bit of hunting, but haven't been fishing in a while. So I'm really excited to start today. And the reason for that is because the lakes are open, and I've been dreaming about some big trout on the fly for a while. So that's what we're doing today. We're at the lake right now. And we're gonna go down for the evening. It's probably about 5:30. So we're gonna fish the evening, see if we can get an evening bite. And then I'm actually gonna be sleeping in my car tonight. We're gonna be doing some camping. I've got a fantastic dinner planned for tonight. And then tomorrow we're gonna be up bright and early, 5 a.m. and we are gonna slam some big fish hopefully in the morning as well. So we'll see what happens, but I'm just really excited to be out on the water. Hope you guys are excited to see some content. Stay tuned, it's gonna be awesome.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. When many poor boys to destruction has gone, and me, oh God, for one. Just fill the glass up to the brim. Let the drinks go merry around. We'll drink to the light of a rounder poor boy who goes from town to town.
All right, guys, well, we are on the water. We made her on, and I'll show you guys what we're using here. So to start off, we're gonna start with a little egg sucking leech on this rod. And thankfully, because I'm alone in this boat, obviously not really room for anyone else, we're gonna grab 2 rods. And on the second one, we're gonna run this little green, little woolly bugger type thing. Didn't really see much for patterns, but we know there's not a lot of dry hatches happening right now. There's the odd one, but it's still a bit early. So I'm just gonna play it safe, run a couple wet flies, and we'll see what we can make happen. So I'm just gonna start trolling here, throw on the GoPro, and yeah, hopefully hook into a monster here. Stay tuned. All right, guys, well, we are fishing. We got the GoPro set up. We got the egg sucking leech set up. And we also have the woolly bugger running. So we're good to go. I'm trying to stick close to this bank next to me. Hopefully we're gonna have some fish waiting on the side of the bank for some feed to come by. And, or we're gonna have some trout cruising around close to shore at least. And hopefully they're gonna smack one of our flies here. So I'm gonna keep paddling around, sticking close to this bank, and hopefully we have a big brookie or a big rainbow on in not too long. Stay tuned. Oh, fish on. There we go, immediately. Oh, reel. All right, we're hooked up. First fish of the day. There we go. Doesn't feel insane, but we have a fish on. All right, I'm just gonna try and keep paddling while I bring this guy in. It does have some weight to it, so I don't know, it could just not be fighting super hard. It's really close to shore right now, or really close to me. Yep, looks like we have a nice brook trout right there. Oh, first fish, here we go. Come on, into the net, yes! There we go. First brook trout. Yes. And it's a nice fish. Holy smokes. What a beautiful brookie. There's our fish, you guys. You can see that woolly bugger right in the corner of his mouth. Just a stunning brook trout. All right, you guys, we're gonna pop this hook out here. That's the fly that did it. Little gold head woolly bugger. Here's our beautiful brook trout. What a fish. Let's get it right back. There she goes. First fish of the day, guys. Not even fishing for 10 minutes. And we just smoked a nice brook trout on the woolly bugger. Hell yes. She's getting a little windy. Wind is a bit harder to manage than the belly boat, but we're not going to be out here for too long this evening. We already got a nice brook trout. We're just going to kind of scope things out, see what else is kicking around for the next little bit, but hopefully this wind dies down. Fish. There we go, fish on. Oh, she feels real small. Oh, maybe not. Oh, a little bit of weight to her actually. Second fish of the day. We just crossed the lake from that side because that bay there gets pretty weedy, and we just hit this point here, and now we're hooked up with what actually is starting to feel like something pretty good. Oh yeah, another nice brookie. Maybe a little bit smaller than the last one, I think. Oh, we'll never know. We'll never know. All right, it's always important, at least something I like to do, is to strip up every once in a while, just at least when I'm running sinking line, and make sure that I'm not dragging any weeds or anything like that, because I've had it before where I've trolled for a long period of time without checking my line, only to realize that I'd been dragging weeds the whole time, which is kind of going to ruin the presentation of the fly in a lot of instances, but in this case we're good. All right guys, well, we've been fishing for about an hour and a half, so not too long. We hooked that one brook trout, lost another one, and yeah, other than that there hasn't been a ton of action, but for an hour and a half that's pretty good. So anyway, the sun's going down, getting a little bit cooler out. I'm getting a little bit hungry and a little bit tired of paddling around here. I want to save some energy for the morning because that's when I think the bite's really going to pick up. But I'm going to troll my way back to camp here, set up camp, get a fire going, get started on some dinner, which I'll show you guys when we get there. But oh, fish, there we go, hooked up. Going, get started on some dinner, which I'll show you guys when we get there. But oh, fish, there we go, hooked up. Holy smokes, ripped it right out of the rod holder. Jeez, man, that feels good. Oh, I was just hitting a little vlog, getting ready to head back to shore here, and we just got absolutely nailed. Jeez, that's got some weight to her. Oh yeah, okay. All right, well, there we go. One last good fish to end the night. Jeez, I'm lucky that didn't knock the phone out of my hand. Okay, let's get access to our net here. Still have another rod in the water. Don't want to get tangled in that. Jeez, man, we just got slammed. Got to be real careful. We do have some light tests on here. Brook trout or rainbow, I'm not sure yet. You can see her thrashing around down there, fighting hard. Let's see what we're looking at here. Oh, that's a nice fish, all right. Nice big brook trout, looks like. Let's see if we can get her in the net. That is a beautiful fish. Oh yeah, big brook trout. Look at that. Slam the woolly bugger again. Try not to reef on her too hard, but we still want to get her in the net here. Come on. Oh no, she's not ready. All right, well, we're not going to rush her. Just taking our time, enjoying this beautiful evening. Big brook trout on. Does it get any better, you guys? I don't think so. Oh, come on, in the net, in the net. There we go. Another beauty. Bit bigger than the last one we caught for sure. Holy smokes. What a beautiful trout, man. Okay, let's get our forceps here. Let's just pop that hook right out. There we go, woolly bugger does it again. All right, let's get a look at her here. There's our big, beautiful brook trout. Look at that fish. Just stunning. Okay, let's get her back. Thanks, buddy. Back into the depth she goes. Oh no. All right, you guys, so I'm back at the car now. I got the back all put down, set up to do some cooking. Belly boat's on the hood. And we had a pretty good evening of fishing there. We caught 2 good brook trout. We lost another good one, and they were really loving that green woolly bugger. So I guess we know what we're using in the morning. We're gonna be up bright and early, 5 a.m. But for right now, I'm excited to cook some dinner. So I'm gonna get this all set up. Stay tuned. All right, you guys, we are all set and ready to go. We got a little place to lie here, so we're not sitting on the hard floor while we do some cooking. But the stove's all set up, hooked up to the propane. We're gonna open up the hatch so we got some airflow. And we burned a lot of calories using those flippers, and we're gonna burn a lot more tomorrow morning, so we're making pasta for dinner. I can't wait, I'm super hungry. So you guys stay tuned. Let's get cooking. Put a lid on to keep the heat. Then we have our pasta, our pesto, a little bit of butter, and of course some cheese. Gonna be delicious. All right, guys, our water's starting to boil. Time to throw some pasta in. All right, guys, well, our pasta is strained. Time to add some pesto. There we go. We're gonna add some cheese in there as well. I'm also gonna add a little bit of tomato sauce just for a bit of extra flavor. All right, there's my beautiful pasta. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so good. It's almost 10 o'clock and I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'm really hungry and I'm ready for bed. But I'm also ready to get up at 5 a.m. and slay some monster brook trout. So you guys stay tuned, and I can't wait to get on some fish tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's 5:45 right now, and I woke up to a little bit of a crisp treat here. We got some snow last night, and she's a little chilly out there, but that's not gonna stop us. So I'm gonna get up, get set up here, and then yeah, we'll get doing some fishing. Stay tuned. All right, guys. Well, just grabbing a bit of breakfast here. I pulled the hut off the car, brushed it off a little bit. Rods are all ready to go too. They're pretty much set up. Everything's covered in a pretty sticky, wet snow, so it is a bit chilly out. I think it's like -3. I checked the weather app, but not going to stop us, and hopefully it won't stop the fish from biting. So, almost 6 a.m. here. We're gonna get down to the lake. There's a fish. Yep, fish on. Oh yeah, feels good. Oh, feels pretty good actually. Those are some big head shakes. First fish of the morning. I just looked over, saw something tap the rod, and then looked back and there was a fish on the woolly bugger again. It's got some weight to it, for sure. It's coming in pretty easy though. We'll see if she gives me a little run. What are we looking at here? Oh yeah, another big brookie. Yep, another big brookie. Just doesn't want to come in the net. There we go. Come on. Oh, shoot. There we go. Okay. Another beautiful brook trout. Look at that. Bit smaller than the ones yesterday, but beautiful fish. Wow. There's that fly. All right, guys. There is another nice big brookie right there. Beautiful fish. Beautiful colors. Let's get her back. Back she goes, first fish of the day. Cold water. All right, guys, quick update. Been fishing for 25 minutes now. We caught that one pretty nice brook trout. A little bit smaller than the ones yesterday, but still beautiful fish. And yeah, right now we're just still trolling along, sticking to the bank as well. And yeah, hopefully we get into something soon here, because it's definitely a bit chilly. A little colder this morning, but you know, no wind, so that's nice. And other than that, just beautiful scenery. So I'm just out here enjoying the wildlife, staying warm, and catching fish. Oh, fish on. There we go. Yep. Oh no, did we lose it? No, we got it. There we go. Feels like a good fish. Possibly another good brook trout. Oh yeah, really nice brook trout. Oh, fish on. Double header. No way. That's a double header, you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, fish on. Oh, she's coming right in. Oh my goodness, double header. Please keep both these fish on. Oh my goodness. What do we have here? Nice brookie. That one's definitely smaller than the one I have on this rod, so. All right, you guys, well, my camera died, unfortunately, there. I was in the middle of filming a little vlog there, and I hooked this brook trout, which is the bigger one of the two. And then directly afterward, hooked another little one, which is still on that line over there, I believe, unless it got off. We're gonna land this guy. Oh, there we go. Yes. Okay, one fish landed. Come on. Yes. Double header successfully landed. Look at that. Amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna get this little guy out first. This is the big one, is the biggest brook trout we've hooked so far this trip. My hands are freezing. Oh my goodness. Okay, the egg sucking leech is out. Okay, egg sucking leech is out. Here's the smaller brook trout. Let's get her right back. And here is our big brook trout. What a nice fish. All right, you guys, here's our brook trout. What a beast. We're just gonna get a quick look at her here. Oh my goodness, you guys. What a fish. Holy. That is a big brook trout right there. Let's get her right back. All right, you guys, well, we're off to a good morning so far. That was a bit of a conundrum with the camera dying there. Woo, excuse me. And with the whole double header situation, but very cool. Landed a nice little brook trout and the biggest one of the trip in the net at the same time. Cannot ask for better. That was absolutely awesome. Unfortunately, I'm freezing, so I'm going to throw my rods back in and make my way back to eventually make some breakfast. So you guys stay tuned. Hopefully we can land one more on the way back. Let's keep fishing. All right, you guys, well, I've made her back to shore and I am pretty cold, so I'm gonna head her up, start making some breakfast, but I'm not gonna do any fishing after this point, so I am gonna shut the cameras off. Thank you guys for tuning in. I had a great time out on the water. I'm gonna miss the ice, but nothing beats open water. I'm very excited to be back with the fly rods, back with some trout, and yeah, I'm excited to go film another video. So you guys stay tuned, hang tight for the next one. Thanks for watching.